Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Over the past 8 weeks, it has been my favourite season of the whole freaking year. And no, I'm not talking about summer. I'm talking about Caroline Flack stomping into a villa every 3 to 5 working days in exaggerated slow motion, thinking she looks like Beyonce when really she looks like Iggy Azalea. Season. Love Island, everyone. I haven't made a reaction video like this in such a long time, and so today basically I thought I would watch back the original VTs that we saw in episode 1 of Love Island with the original Islanders and see how much they've changed since going into the villa. Yeah, that's right, it really has been 8 whole weeks of watching the same fame-hungry, desperate, money-craving people on your screens. Unless you've been watching this YouTube channel since the beginning, in which case, you've been watching one for 3 years. Banter. Anyway, I just thought it would be fun now that the season is over to see whether these Islanders were, in the words of Tom on his way to the hideaway with Maura, all mouth. Okay, let's get cracking like we're in a serious relationship and just entered Casa Amor. First up, we have Callum, who lasted in the villa less time than it takes to salmon into a swimming pool. His most talked about moment was probably when he did that like ridiculous dance before he even got onto television. And to be fair, that's probably the last time we talked about him too. So let's watch his VT, shall we? Also, I did just want to add in a quick disclaimer to say that no disrespect is meant to any of the Islanders. I really respect what they did, and I'm going to comment on what they did in the villa as opposed to them as people. So just bear that in mind. Be nice to people, you know? Okay, Callum, what have you got to say for yourself?
Some people do think I'm really clever because of my job, but I'm just good with my hands, I guess.
If by good with your hands you mean good at waving goodbye when you leave the villa after a couple of days, then you're not wrong.
My name's Callum, I'm 28, I'm from South Wales and I'm an aircraft engineer. If I could be what I'm like with the boys around them and they actually like me for it, I'll stick a ring on it.
Well, at least he saved himself some dollar at Claire's accessories.
A lot of the boys are settled down now and I'm just like sat here waiting, so I'm obviously doing something wrong. I know.
He did say that he wanted to be just how he is with the boys, but if the boys are all settled down with kids, then maybe you shouldn't really be acting like them when you're in the villa trying to find someone to get with. Just a bit of constructive criticism, you know? Maybe find someone to make the kid with first.
I normally meet girls on nights out or in the gym or just in the street or whatever. I don't really like the thought of using dating apps. I don't really want to say to my kids, me and your mum met on a dating app. Time is ticking for me.
But you'll happily tell them that you met in a villa, shagged on television, in order to win £50,000. Okay, fair enough.
I'm hoping this summer's going to be like my little fairy tale. I know it's not what it's like.
I mean, he said he wanted his summer to be like a little fairy tale, and he was at least halfway right, because it was little. So, let's move on, like the series did without him. Next up, Amber, the actual real-life Angel of the North. Genuinely, after everything she went through, I was rooting for her so much. Like, I was so invested that when it came to the final and they were announcing who won, I was sweating like Caroline Flack at a 17-year-old's birthday party. Okay, future Jack, editing this, take that joke out of this video. Sorry, not sorry. Let's watch the VT.
I'm Amber, I'm 21 and I'm a beauty therapist from Newcastle. I don't even have to say I'm living my best life because you just know that I am.
I mean, at the time when I first watched this, I remember thinking that was the most cringeworthy thing I have ever heard. And then she went and won Love Island, so she really is living her best life. Amber, at first I thought you were a dickhead, but that comment aged like a fine wine. If that wine was worth £50,000.
I wouldn't message a boy on Instagram, I think that's beggy. I've never been rejected in my life. I would like, oh my god, I'd be shook. I don't know what I would do. Well,
that comment aged like milk in the Sahara Desert. Michael really did her dirty there.
I'm so excited to get to the villa. I'm gonna get a nice tan and hopefully I'll find the love of my life.
Ah, there she is. And now that she's out of the villa, Amber has actually unfortunately been admitted to hospital due to severe muscle pain alongside Ovi and Maura because they were carrying this series of Love Island. Let's move on, like Joanna just entered the villa. Talk of the devil. Literally. Next up, we have Michael.
Girls want to be with me, and guys want to be me.
Big yikes.
I'm Michael, I'm 27, and I'm a firefighter from Liverpool. Never seen...
To be fair, good thing he's a firefighter because he literally watched that 50k burn like the fire pit after dumping Amber.
Never saved a cat, but I have saved a cow. If I had to describe myself in 3 words...
That's the whole story then.
Looks and personality-wise, I'd say I'm a 10. And the only reason I'd say I'm a 10 is because I am a hero. I would say I'm not a humble 9, but being a hero kind of bumps me up to that 10.
Didn't he just get fired? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry to break it to you, Michael, but you are no longer a 10. Oh my god, I just realised that when a firefighter loses their job, they are literally being fired, and they can't fight it.
Girls love it when I say that I'm a firefighter because they're like, oh, can you dress up for me? Can you put your uniform on for me? Can you show me your hose? Helmet's quite big, like, I'm not gonna lie, it is.
No one asked.
I know for a fact you've got to be confident, so I know I'm going in there, I will find a girl, and I will win.
Congrats. You played yourself. Lucy.
I'm Lucy Rose Dunland, I'm 21 and I'm a surfer.
Okay, can we get one thing clear? She's a model who holds a surfboard. Not a surfer. Like, her job description is model. It's not surfer. She just lives near the beach. If I stand outside Wimbledon with a tennis racket, I'm not Andy Murray. Okay, I just needed to get that off my chest, alright?
In the villa this year, you're probably going to hear some new and weird words. Bevnished up, woofed off, woof. A bev is...
Literally didn't hear half of those. Also, can you imagine how gutted Lucy must have been when she left the villa, walked into her local Primark and didn't see a t-shirt saying Bevnished up. Instead they're printing one that says childish. She really thought she did something there. I'm sorry to break it to you, mate.
A bev is a hot guy, or he can be your boyfriend.
Wow, the Oxford English Dictionary is quaking. Thing is, I'd ask her to use it in a sentence, but then she did every single sentence. In fact, I'm pretty sure the producers told her to stop talking about this stuff because it was annoying everyone. After the first 1 or 2 weeks, she literally stopped saying it. So I'd just like to take a moment to say thank you to the Love Island producers. You honestly deserve a Pride of Britain award just for that.
My worst habit is probably seeing any dog on the street and going to have to say hello to them every time. Every single one. I have to go and speak to them and see if they're okay.
Okay, she has redeemed herself with that, but like, we all know that's not a bad habit. That's like in a job interview when they say, oh, what's your greatest weakness? And you go, I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be too perfect. So annoying.
My most used emoji is probably either the little surfer one or little...
We get it. You surf.
Or little one with a little tongue with a little eyes popping, because I'm always a bit like, huh.
Yeah, I feel a bit like that after watching this video. Let's move on. Next up we have Amy. I came here to tell you that I loved you. Heart.
I've been single forever. I've kissed so many frogs, I have a degree in pond life.
That was actually kind of funny. We did not do her and her T-Rex stair walk enough justice.
Hi, I'm Amy, I'm 26, I'm from Worthing and I'm an international air hostess.
She's so smiley in these clips. Little did Amy know that by the time she left the villa, the only heart she'd have unbroken was the one in her surname. Seriously, this is the most she smiled for like the whole series. For the rest of it, she just looked like that Chrissy Teigen meme. Tell me I'm wrong, okay?
I'll be right at home in the villa because my life for the last 8 years has been sitting by a pool. Hopefully the only difference will be that I find the love of my life here.
Oh, Amy, you got a storm coming, girl. Or should I say expect flatulence? No, turbulence. Turbulence is definitely the word I meant there. Jesus Christ. To be fair, it's a good thing that Amy knows a lot about airlines because I imagine she definitely had to contact EasyJet about some extra luggage due to all the emotional baggage she took home with her. Curtis done messed you up, girl. Okay, so next up, I just watched Tommy's one and I had nothing to say. Like, he honestly looks like he's being held at gunpoint. Yeah, it's like the producers gave him a list of cringeworthy things to say and then held a gun to his head and were like, say it.
Behind all his muscle, there's a sweet, soft bear and he's ready to be cuddled.
Maybe he really is Love Island's answer to Marina Joyce. Tommy, blink twice if you need help.
Do you see them?
Okay, I'm on my way. Okay, next up we have Joe the Sandwich Man.
Yes, I get a lot of attention in nightclubs and bars. Yeah, I don't need to approach girls, let's basically put it that way. I'm Joe, I'm 22, I'm from South East London and I've got my own catering company. If I was to describe my ideal girl as a sandwich, it would probably be a pulled pork sandwich with chunky coleslaw in a nice baguette.
That literally doesn't mean anything. I just feel kind of bad for him that Love Island literally painted his whole personality to just be the fact that he sells sandwiches.
I was always like kind of like the friend zone type kid, but I grew up and a few years ago I had a glow up. I started to look alright. Sandwich man's a late bloomer, I guess, yeah. Okay, I'll give him credit for that. We love a pun on this channel. Credit where credit's due, that was good. That was good. Next up, we have Anna. Now, Anna didn't actually know this, but her whole sole purpose on Love Island this year was to bring in Ovi from Casa Amor and make sure he got that free holiday. And he did, so thank you, Anna. Let's see what you have to say for yourself.
My name's Anna, I'm 28 years old, I'm from London and I'm a pharmacist.
Hi, Anna.
Having Middle Eastern parents, I'm like at that age now where they are on my case. Like, you're 28 years old, Anna, you need to find someone, you need to get married, you need to have kids. Meghan Markle got married married at like 36. Was it 36? I think she got married at 36. So I still have time. The first thing I'd...
Well, that's good that you still have time, because finding your perfect man in the villa didn't really go to plan. Yeah, I mean, Jordan did ditch her only to be instantly friend-zoned by India. So, big yikes.
The first thing I'd notice about a guy is hygiene. I cannot stand bad hygiene. You have to smell good and you need to be well groomed.
I mean, none of us here have met Ovi, but I think we all already know that he probably smells better than airport duty free. Incidentally, the first boy that Anna was coupled up with, Sherif, probably knows exactly what duty free smells like, since he barely made it out of the airport before he was sent back to it again after being kicked out. And so, let's watch Sherif's one, shall we?
Definitely not going to the villa without any cocoa butter. I'm not going there ashy.
Okay, I really feel like we didn't get to see enough of Sherif. Respect to our fallen troop.
I'm labelled as a bit of a player where I'm from, not because I two-time, but just because I just don't really waste time.
That is honestly one of my favourite outrageous quotes from all of these VTs. I genuinely don't know how they come up with this stuff.
I'm going on Love Island, hopefully to find love, but also find a gorgeous girl with a nice bum to take home to mum.
Yeah, and instead he kicked Molly May and was sent packing the very next day. He left after a week, before his mum could even speak. And so speaking of contestants' mums, next we have Anton, whose mum literally shaves his arse. Who ever said that being on Love Island would ruin your career?
It's not my looks and my body that get the women into bed, it's my banter.
Well, that explains why he struggles getting anyone into bed for so long.
My friends would say I'm a bit of a smooth operator because of the way I pick up girls in the club.
Unless he's physically lifting them, I don't believe that.
I out of my family house when I was 19 years old because I was bringing too many girls home. I think the final straw was when she came into my room one day and there was 2 in my bed.
I don't want to film this anymore. Okay, only one person can redeem us. Yewande.
I have one chat line which only kind of works like once a year, and it's, are you today's date because you're 10 out of 10.
Yewande was too good for this world.
I think it's real awkward for people to come talk to me because I think I have a real strong bitch resting face.
Yeah, now that is the face that she pulled when she told Danny that what goes around comes around. And lo and behold, it did not work out with him and Arabiata. Wait, arancini? Asparagus? Arachnophobia? Anglophile? Azerbaijan? What was her name?
Really, really bad at flirting. I couldn't flirt if you paid me to. Terrible.
To be fair, no one needs to pay you to flirt anymore because you've been on Love Island. You're an influencer now. You can spend the rest of your days being paid to promote weight loss teas that make you shit out your insides. Isn't that just the career dream?
I'm coming to Love Island in the hopes of finding love and finding, you know, the love of my life. Fingers crossed.
Who's gonna tell her? Okay, on that note, that was kind of depressing actually, like not many of them actually found someone. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed kind of reminiscing on what the Islanders originally said about themselves. Pretty much all of it was just yeah, bullshit. I have to say, I never thought I'd make a Love Island reaction video on this channel. You're just as confused as I am, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more from me. I'd just like to reiterate, when we discuss people on shows like this, I think it's really important just to talk about their actions in the villa or on the show, as opposed to them as people and their looks and stuff like that, because they are real people too, not just faces on a screen. Also, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who bought the Jackademic planner. It means the world to me. We sold out of these in 2 hours. That is crazy. Literally, that was our stock for the whole summer, and we sold out in 2 hours. If you want to be the first to know and not miss when the restock is, then make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JackBedEdwards. And yeah, you can get your hands on one of these bad boys. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.